Now, women entrepreneurship in the country is not an easy feat. However, that is why the celebrations of those that make it is something that the country gets to honor. This time around, we are looking at our feel-good story, focusing on Caroline Wamaida, who is an entrepreneur.
In 2013, a bold vision was born in the heart of Nairobi. Sarai Afrique Limited entered the market as a stylish online fashion boutique founded by entrepreneur Caroline Wamaida. What began as a digital store soon grew into a popular physical retail brand, empowering women through contemporary fashion and confidence.
I don't know if I'd call it a success story, but I'd definitely say it's a story. We started very humbly. I was selling clothes, really walking from office to office and selling some clothes from the back of my car. And we've grown over the years. We started purely with import pieces. We were importing the pieces and selling to the clients, as I said, walking from office to office and selling from the back of my car.
For 7 years, the business experienced steady growth. Then, in early 2020, the COVID-19 pandemic brought the global retail industry to a standstill.
2019, when COVID happened, as a business, we were faced with the same challenges. Our supply chain was completely closed off. We were not able to bring in any imports.
Supply chains collapsed, borders closed, and the customer traffic disappeared almost overnight.
As a business, we were faced with the same challenges. Our supply chain was completely closed off. We were not able to bring in any imports. And so we had to really think, what are we going to do as a business to be able to survive? And so we were able to work with local manufacturers. We partnered together and we started producing PPE for first responders.
For many businesses in the apparel sector, survival seemed impossible. But for Caroline Wamaida, the crisis became an opportunity to reinvest. Faced with empty shelves and disrupted imports, she turned her attention to local manufacturing. Sarai Afrique made a strategic pivot, transforming its business model to adapt to the new reality.
So we started with producing coveralls, and this has grown over the years. We started with coveralls, then we moved to uniforms, then we started producing pieces for our own store.
The company launched SA Crush, a local produced contemporary fashion line, and Safe Apparel, a manufacturing division focused on producing personal protective equipment, safety gears, and institutional uniforms. Shifting production to Kenya and establishing manufacturing operations along Kericho Road in Kilimani, the company reduced dependency on international suppliers and protected itself from global supply chains, disruptions, and currency fluctuations. But the transformation went beyond business survival. At a time when many Kenyans were losing jobs, Sarai Afrique became a source of employment and opportunity.
We've hired people with the skills, those people who are able to stitch and make safety apparels, and we've given opportunities to young people and also who have experience in different styles and designs to make.
The company intentionally created jobs for women and young people, groups disproportionately affected by urban unemployment. By turning informal tailoring skills into professional manufacturing expertise, Sarai Afrique built an inclusive production ecosystem that strengthened both livelihood and local industries. From its retail presence at Lavington Mall to its active manufacturing facilities, Sarai Afrique stands as a symbol of resilience, innovation, and the power of local production. Caroline Wamaida did more than save a business. She demonstrated that investing in local talent, empowering women, and embracing homegrown manufacturing can help build a stronger and a more resilient future for communities across Kenya. For K24 This Week, I'm Sarai Hassan.